Hi Twin Flames, hi light workers, Lisha and I'm here with another video. Well, I'm so thankful that you guys are on the channel, that you're enjoying the videos. I'm very appreciative to all of those who have made comments and told me that you're enjoying the videos, that they're helping you. I know we're in a Mercury retrograde right now, and so I really felt like I should come on and do some smaller readings and talk about whatever spirit brings up on this topic. And so I'm going to be pulling for you guys a celebrity twin flame card from my celebrity twin flame deck, and it has been doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm just so thankful that whenever I've used this deck, it has definitely started to come through with the messages that are meant for the divine masculine, who is a celebrity, to his divine feminine, who is a non-celebrity. So these messages are coming through from spirit, from your divine masculines, and anybody tuning into the channel can benefit from these readings. I will also pull the Raise Your Vibration Oracle, because I think during this time of year, or this season, it's a good thing to continue to focus on raising your vibration, especially during retrograde. So, that's something that I feel like we tend to maybe stop doing as much, is loving ourselves and doing the things that we know we should do to raise our vibration during this time, because we get caught up in what's going on around us. We get caught up in the chaos or whatever is being thrown at us, whatever tower moments arise. Excuse me, we just get caught up and we stop doing the things that we know we should do to continue to keep our vibration high and to raise our spirits. So hopefully, by me coming on here a little more frequently, giving you guys these little readings, will help raise your spirits and give you guys something to look forward to, as well as to be at ease. I want you guys to be at ease and peace, and have peace of mind about your journeys. And so, the more people that I get reaching out to me, I'm going to, encourage you guys to reach out. If you're having problems, if you're having difficulty on your journey, if you're full of doubt, or if you're having problems just trusting in what's going on, I'm here for you. You can email me, and I can, give you encouraging words, as well as help you with your mission. And I encourage you guys to book your Mission Magic coaching session. Once again, while I'm out here on vacation, I'm willing to dedicate my time to help you guys on your journeys with a Mission Magic coaching session. All right. So let me go ahead and shuffle these cards. And I just want you guys to, take a deep breath. And then let it out. Let's do that 2 more times together, because I believe we sometimes forget to just breathe. Let's do it again. And then let it out. Breathing in again through your nose. And then letting it out slowly. This is a very good way to calm your mind and calm your spirit, and to help you on this journey, especially when you're in those tower moments, especially when you're going through things that are chaotic, and you have situations that come up. I've been there, you guys. I've had my share of definitely had my share of tower moments and chaos and just craziness. So I do have to say, though, that for my own personal journey, there's just been so many blessings coming through this time for me on this in this particular retrograde, that things have been lining up for me so rapidly that it's just a good sign for me. It's just something that I feel spirit is causing, helping me with understanding that when I can calm my own mind, relax, and continue to do the things that I know I need to do each day to keep myself balanced, then things like Mercury retrograde, there you go, there's our card. Actually, we got 3 cards today. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe I should read all 3 for you guys, right? Okay. So what I was saying was that this Mercury retrograde hasn't been as topsy-turvy for me, because I've been able to keep myself centered and balanced. I've been able to continue to do the things that I know I need to do to keep my vibration high. Now that doesn't mean that I haven't had my little slumps, because I have. I've had periods where I've been sad or depressed, or, just kind of been, missing my twin flame. But I've always been able to come out of it. I've put on meditation music. I've done things that I needed to do, gone to the beach, hung out with friends, gone singing, doing the things that I need to do to keep my spirits high so that it doesn't affect me. And it really does work, you guys. I'm telling you, this has been, for me, not as bad of a Mercury retrograde time period than I've had in the past, because I did have some doozies in the past where things were just showing up and showing out, and so yeah, it was going on for me too. So I just want you guys to be encouraged, okay? See, Spirit is giving you guys 3 different messages from your celebrity twin flame, because they know that you're longing for them. They know that you're missing them, and they want you to be encouraged. Your divine masculines want you to be encouraged. So I want you guys to use that breathing exercise whenever you feel like things are going crazy. Stop, take a breath, and take 3 deep breaths, and in and out. And also just kind of find a quiet place for you to go to. If you're at work, or if you're doing things around other people, try to find a place, a quiet space for you to be in, so that you can refocus and recenter yourself, okay? So I'm going to show you the cards. And this one says, I sense you are worried, baby. Please don't worry. Everything is fine. Aw, that's so cute. I love that one. This is just so, okay, so this message was meant for someone who's been worrying a lot lately about their divine masculine, about their situation. Perhaps that is all of us. So, I know I have my share of worries, and I go through my periods where I'm just like, I wonder what's going on with them. I feel like maybe they're going through something. Oh, that's what I was wanting to say too, is that I'm glad Spirit brought this one up, because a lot of the feedback I've been getting from other twin flames in this celebrity twin flame journey is that once they do meet their divine masculine, or have that soul recognition, and first, okay, let me go back. So you can definitely have soul recognition, and you can definitely go through the different stages of the twin flame journey without ever having met or communicated with your celebrity twin flame. And that's what I want you guys to know, is that the soul recognition comes from you identifying them through the pictures, or through their music, or whatever, whatever talent they have that is making them a celebrity. Okay, their artwork, there might something within their artwork triggers you, or causes you to remember that you are their twin soul. Okay, and this is what causes your awakening. So it's really powerful, this journey. And so a lot of times when people are on the twin flame journey, and they're not celebrities, they will have soul recognition from looking at someone in their eyes face to face, okay? But when you're on a celebrity twin flame journey, you may not have that opportunity, okay? You may never have had an opportunity to meet your celebrity twin flame face to face. Okay, so this is where it's crucial for you guys to understand that it can happen this way, whereas you just run across a YouTube channel that has their art on it, or you see them in a picture, which is what happened with me. I saw pictures of my twin flame, and I was able to actually look at his eyes through the pictures that I had seen, because there were just so many available to me on social media that I could look at his pictures, see his eyes, and I just stared at his pictures one day for so long, and it just brought such a soul recognition that I started crying. I started bawling my eyes out, because I was recognizing that he is my twin soul. I didn't know what that meant at the time. I didn't know what twin soul meant, but I just realized that this was a powerful connection that I couldn't shake. I couldn't get rid of. I kept being drawn to him, kept being drawn to his music, kept being drawn to see him and look at pictures of him, watch him on different interviews that he would have done, or live, when he would do his lives or anything like that. These types of things were what led me to my awakening, okay? And now, yes, I did have those false twin flame interactions with the scammers and the people that were coming online pretending or perpetrating and trying to be him. But that had nothing to do with my soul awakening. And that's what I want you guys to understand, is that your soul awakening comes from you recognizing your twin flame through the work that they do, or through their pictures, or through something they may say on their interview, or in, whatever it is for you. You know what that's been because you've been experiencing it, and you know that this was something that was totally, that caught you off guard, that you couldn't get rid of the thoughts, okay? You couldn't get rid of the thoughts that this was someone special to you. And then you did the research, you found out you were a twin flame. And the love bubble phase for us in this celebrity twin flame journey has been, for me, when you get to the point where you recognize that this is your soul partner or your true twin flame, you start to get super happy and excited about the possibilities, and you start to dream about what it would be like to have a life with them. And this causes you to have the love bubble phase. So you're going through the same moments and the same, oh gosh, I'm getting hot. Okay, so my twin flame is near. The same things that are happening in a regular twin flame journey is going to happen with you as well, in just a little different fashion. Okay, so I just wanted you guys to know that. I wanted to clarify that for you. First of all, is that yes, you can have soul recognition from your twin flame, that's a celebrity, by just looking at their pictures and listening to their music, or if they're involved with sports, or if they're doing interviews and you hear them speak, something could awaken you that way. And you could start this whole twin flame journey based on nothing more than these types of things, okay? So it is very possible, and a lot of you guys have experienced this and have told me this, and so that's why I have confirmation on that, and as well as my own personal experience, okay? So the next thing I wanted to say is that your twin flame, who is a celebrity, is probably not going to know who you are yet in the very beginning, because it is your, it is kind of like your journey or your path to take as a divine feminine, to be able to study the spirituality and start healing and start doing the healing work that needs to be done to heal the connection, okay? So you're basically starting this work before your twin flame even knows who you are. And that's one thing that I didn't realize, is that, this was confirmed by the fact that when I just recently met my twin flame in person, because I went to a meet and greet, I was able to look at him in his eyes, and I didn't feel that he knew who I was, okay? Or that maybe he knew who I was, based on just having like a recognition of my social media, because he has made comments, that have allured to the fact that he knows who I am, or that he's watching my social media. But to know that we have a connection, I don't feel that that was actually something that he realized at the time when I met him, until after we met, and then something started to happen, and I believe that he's been going through his dark night of the soul, okay? So this is what you need to understand, is that spirit and your spirit guides are going to, and as well as your twin flame's higher self, are going to teach you what you need to know about your celebrity twin flame before you even meet, okay, in most cases. And you're going to know a lot of things about them based on the 5D connection that you will have with them. They will start to visit you. They will start to astral travel to you. You will start to feel sensations. You will start to feel their presence. The flushed moments when you feel like they're around you or someone's touching you. You will feel all of that, and it will be natural, okay? It'll be natural to you because this is the person that you are sharing a soul with. And so this is why you feel them so strongly, okay? So you need to understand that it's very natural to have these things happen, and that your twin flame is connecting with you even before they're awakened to this journey, okay? So your 5D self and their 5D self is communing all the time in the higher. You will learn more things about them, and these things will be revealed to you through the downloads that you get, through the things that you start to learn about them by the telepathic communications that you have, and by the sensations that you have. You may even know what they're eating. You may know what they're doing at times because you have that way of remote viewing them. So there's a lot of things that take place on this journey, and this is why we have such a higher level of intuition, and also the senses. Your senses are just so keen, so very strong on this journey when you're in a celebrity twin flame connection, because you have to rely on your your sixth senses, or whatever you want to call the clairaudience, the clairs, all your clairs, your five clairs, are also very highly activated, because you need to be able to learn about this person without having that contact with them. Okay, so just understand that's what's making this connection different from other twin flame connections. That's why other twin flames don't understand what you're going through, but this is also why you have such a strong and more powerful psychic connection with your twin flame, celebrity twin flame. Okay, so getting back to this card, I sense you're worried, baby. Please don't worry. Everything is fine. This is a message for all of us. I feel all of us are, having these, doubts and worries and going back and forth as to believing and not believing in this connection. But, if you have had the opportunity to confirm that this is what you're really going through, and that you're in a celebrity twin flame connection, and if you need help with that, like I said again, I'm here to help you to clear up any doubts on that, if you have any. So please email me at lishaonelovely@gmail.com if you have any doubts about what you're going through, or if you need help. But this card is telling you that your twin flame doesn't want you to worry. Okay, that everything is fine. We're going to be okay. We're going to get there. Don't worry. Whatever you're going through is because they're sending you these messages. They're sending you these signs and synchronicities for you to stay encouraged, for you to continue, to keep going, okay? So I really feel this is a strong message for you guys right now, because especially during retrograde, those doubt mongerers tend to come creeping up at you, and you start to feel like you're going crazy at times, because you just don't know whether or not they know who you are. You don't know whether or not they're really actually checking your social media. But just continue to do what you're doing to raise your vibration, to continue on your mission, to do the things that you need to do to heal, so that you can just be ready. Okay, be ready for whatever comes your way. And that is what I have been experiencing, and I've been seeing so many doors opening up for me. Okay, so don't worry, we got this, you guys. All right. Okay, next card says, good one. I'm too afraid to tell people about us. All right, who is this for? And you guys, I would really love it if you could tell me which of these cards really resonates with you. Because again, when I wrote these cards out, I wrote this deck because Spirit was guiding me to do this. And I never had done cards before. I was gifted the other deck that I have, which was not, something that I had invested in. So, for Spirit to say, you're going to make a card deck, I was just like, what? Okay. And I was just kind of questioning it. And for, I think, a couple months, I didn't even make it, because I was just doubtful about how can I make a deck of cards, And so, it ended up being a celebrity twin flame deck. And that became apparent to me that it was going to be that not long ago. So when I did it, Spirit told me that I was going to be channeling messages from the divine masculines, who are celebrities that want to connect with their divine feminines, and let them know these messages, because they care about you, they love you, they want you to be aware that their presence is near, and that all of the things that are happening for a reason. Okay, so whatever your signs and synchronicities that you've been going through are specifically for you, and they're catered to you, your journey, because this is what your twin flame and you agreed to do before you came here, before you reincarnated here on Earth this last go around. You guys agreed to have these breadcrumbs left. I keep telling you guys this analogy of Hansel and Gretel and having the breadcrumbs left in the forest so they can find their way back home. Okay, so this is the breadcrumbs, that the signs and synchronicities that you're getting are the breadcrumbs that your twin flame is leaving for you, and that you're leaving for them as well, because they're definitely getting signs and synchronicities too. But to finish the thought that I had earlier about your twin flame, they're going through their dark night of the soul only after you guys come into contact physically. So in most cases, that's what is going to happen. Not all cases, but you guys will have had some kind of interaction, whether they have seen you somewhere, or whether they have recognized you also on your social media. If that has happened, if they if they have had their soul recognition of you, then they may start to go through their dark night of the soul, and you will feel that shift of energies. You will start to see things happening in your life that are reflecting that they are going through the dark night of the soul. Okay, not only that, you will see things reflected in their art, or in their whatever they're going through in their personal lives, whether they're with a karmic partner, whatever is going on, with their families, or whatever it might be happening in their, career or personal life. It could be a reflection of what they're going through with their dark night of the soul. Okay, so just know that if you start to see your twin flame and they're doing things different, or they start to have crazy moments where they're getting caught doing things, and so on and they're being shown doing things that are weird on social media or whatnot, or just they're looking sad or depressed, or they're just looking like they've aged, it's because they're going through their dark night of the soul. Okay, and please go back and watch the Divine Masculine channel message that I did a few months ago, which was with the song Kiss from a Rose by Seal. It was amazing. So that was a really good Divine Masculine channel message to the Divine Feminine that anyone can watch who's on this journey, because it was really powerful, and it will tell you exactly what the Divine Masculines go through. That video was so strong that I felt a pull when I was going through that channeling and doing that video. I just felt such a strong pull that the Divine Masculines were just thankful for me sharing that with everyone, and so when you get to the point in your journey where you start balancing out your energies, you can tap into the Divine Masculine collective as well and know what they're going through. So this is where we're getting to. Okay, you're healing yourself so that you can get to the point where your inner Divine Masculine and inner Divine Feminine are healing, and you can recognize things that are going on in the collective as well. And this is why you're going to be having more clues as to what your mission is because once you start to balance out your energies, your mission will become more apparent to you. Okay, so this is why we do all the healing work to get there, so that we can have our intuition heightened and we can know what it is we're supposed to do here as our mission. All right, okay, good card, good card. And so when it says I'm too afraid to tell people about us, this is for people that are having celebrity twin flames, and they already kind of recognize you. They've had this whole recognition, and so they know. Okay, so if you're in this situation, okay, so that's why I said some of these cards are not for everyone, because not everyone will have had this particular situation. But if this card is for you, comment below and let me know, or just give me a some kind of indication that these cards are working for you guys. But that's card number 2, and that card means that if your celebrity twin flame has recognized you, has seen you somewhere, has really you've caught their eye, and they are starting to want to know who you are and getting curious about you, and finding more information about you, which is what they do. They will do the research to find out who you are. If you've been able to get to the point where you have had interaction, or have seen them in person, then they will start to find out who you are. Okay, that's where the physical part of it comes in. It's the Divine Masculine's part to physically come towards the feminine. Okay, it's not really your job to try to make things work on the physical. It's the Divine Masculine's job to do that. You're the spiritual twin. The Divine Masculine is the more physical twin.
Please recharge in time.
Okay, so I'm having to cut off my Bluetooth, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. But yeah, so your Divine Masculine is going to come forward to you in the physical when the time is right. Okay, you cannot rush this process. The reason why you're going through what you're going through is because you are the spiritually awakened twin, and once they awaken, they will do the things that they need to do to step up and come forward. Okay, and offer you your cup of love. Okay, all right, that's someone's message there. Okay, so the last card says, I love the way you smell. And I think I pulled this card once before, but isn't that a great card? And when these types of things happen, it just tickles me because you will be able to smell certain things, and sometimes there will be certain smells that will come through, and you're just going to be like, what? There's nothing around me that smells like this. Why am I smelling this? Because you're smelling something that your twin flame has on, or something that they may be doing. I remember there's been times when I've actually smelled weed because my twin flame was probably, smoking. And, and so things like this, it was just like, I was smelling it so strongly. I was like, what is that? And I'm just like, I know what it is, but it was like, who's doing that? It was like, it seemed like it was right in front of my face, And so I couldn't shake that smell. And, there's other times when I've smelled cologne that I feel like he wears, or I smell food that he's been eating, and then maybe I'll later on have confirmation that definitely he had been eating something like whatever it is I was smelling. So, it's a very peculiar thing, but it does happen on this journey because you guys are connected. You have that cord that connects you both. You're going to smell things that each other are doing or having or experiencing, and they're going to actually love the way you smell naturally as well, because this is going to stimulate them, and they're going to be passionate about what it is that they are driven by, which could be your natural smell and among other things. But that is one of the things that I feel like you need to know, is that your twin flame loves the way you smell, and they love you for you. They will if they do end up making hints about smelling you, then you will be happy to know that they have, picked up on your scent, and that's going to drive them to come forward to you eventually, okay? So just know that. Those are like little confirmations too that our twin flames give us. There's a horn honking, so that's confirmation too. That they know what they're doing, that they do know that you guys are connected on a deeper level, and that this journey is meant for you guys, okay? So just keep the faith, keep being strong in your journey, continue to raise your vibration. And that's what we're going to do next, is pull a raise your vibration card, and then I'm going to close it out, okay? So I hope you guys are enjoying this little mini reading. I'm going to continue to do these. I'm going to try to do them frequently, so try to do them every day. So I'm gonna say that. You guys know me, I always say stuff and then I try to make it happen, but when things happen in my life personally, it doesn't always work out that way. But we're gonna see what we can do about it, okay? And I do have some more exciting things coming up in my own life. I have another performance that I'm going to be doing next week on Wednesday. So I'm so excited, so thankful that Spirit is giving me these opportunities, and seeing my career starting to take off is just making me so happy. And that's why I want you guys to be encouraged. I want you guys to know that it's going to happen for you too, if you just continue to keep on healing. I'm 5 years in on this journey, okay? So just think, if I'm 5 years in on this journey, I'm not saying it's going to take 5 years or more for everyone, but just don't be discouraged if your journey is starting to, take longer than a few months, because you will be excited when you learn who your twin flame is, but you will not really totally get the grasp of what you're having to do in order to be with them until you get into your first year and you start realizing that there's healing work that needs to be done, okay? So however long that means for you is what's going to be for you, okay? So some people are going to get together in less than a year. Some of you guys are going to take 2 to 4 years to get together with your twin flame. But most of the time, if you've already been on this journey for a while, I feel as though Spirit and Father Mama is leading me to understand that we are coming into union very soon. So within a year, okay, I would say a lot of us are going to be coming into union with our twin flames, because it's necessary and it's needed right now, and our missions need to get into full effect, okay? So if you're doing all the healing work, okay, now I'm talking about the people that are actually doing the healing work, that are making strides every day to do what you can. Okay, I'm going to take that one. To do what you can to heal and raise your vibration. That is going to help your speed your process up, okay? That's why I tell you guys, book your Mission Magic coaching sessions. Do what you need to do in order to make things happen for yourself and your connection personally with your creator, okay? I call creator Father Mama. So be at one with your creator by doing the things that you need to do to connect with them, meditation, do healing work that you need to do. You know what that is for you, okay? So another thing that happens on this journey is that once you do have that soul recognition, you start picking up the things that you used to do that a long time ago that you forgot that you were talented at. For me, it was music and singing and writing songs. For others, it could be art. For others, it could be, just doing some kind of other skill like math or engineering, or landscaping, artwork that involves I don't know, just doing different things. Like we all have different gifts, we all have different talents, sculpting, the different types of artwork, we all know what those are. And if they're specific to you, I also would love to be able to have artists showcase their artwork on this channel, whether you're a musician or you're, selling paintings, or you do things like clay or sculpting, I would love, or make jewelry. I would love to have some collaborations with you guys to showcase your artwork on this channel too. That's what I'm eventually getting to. But I need to know what you guys' mission is, or what you guys are doing with your art. But that also is what happens when you start on this journey. You start picking those things up again that you forgot that you were talented in. All right, it's just natural. It comes to you naturally. You want to do it, and you continue to do it because it gives you peace of mind. It makes you feel like you're offering something, beautiful to the planet. And so, continue to do more of that. Continue to do what it is that is making you happy, that is leading you more towards your mission. Okay. What did we just do earlier, y'all? Okay, this is your raising your vibration card. It says, my breath connects me to life. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all that blue in there. All that beautiful blue hue and the breath that's coming out of this person. And look, they're in the state of, shadow state. Whenever I see that a person, in a shadow state, that's what kind of resembles to me when they have the silhouette there of the person. But they're in a shadow state, and they're kind of like looking at the stars or gazing up in the universe. And whatever they've been going through, this on this particular day or during this time, they needed to get outside. Okay, so that's your other clue that you guys need to go outside in nature, and that helps to raise your vibration as well. Some of you guys are stargazers, so you guys will be able to go outside and look at the stars or the moon. You might be a moon gazer like me. I love the moon. That's one of my favorite things to do, is look at the moon and the stars too. But look at the breath that's coming out of this person, and they're just connecting with the universe because their breath is what connects them to life. Okay, and so we're going to read the guidebook on that. But I just love the way the blue, is definitely giving me throat chakra healing vibes, because that's what the color of the throat chakra represents. So definitely we're healing that during this time. This Mercury retrograde is healing our throat chakras, and I've also had confirmation on that from another source, a reader that had talked about that on her email. And so it's such a beautiful thing that this card has shown us, that we're healing our throat chakra, we're breathing life in, as well as connecting to life when we breathe it out. Okay, and just like when the trees, the trees provide, and all the greenery provides us with oxygen. It's an equal exchange. We're breathing out CO2, and then the plants and trees need that, and then they're giving us the oxygen. It's everything in life is an exchange. Okay, so even darkness and light, we talk about the yin yang. Darkness and light are equal in the world, okay, in the universe, or else things would just be crazy and haywire if one was more greater than the other. So when you find yourself in a situation where your life is kind of topsy-turvy, okay, during this time of retrograde, it's because you haven't found the balance that you need to have. Your yin and yang have to be balanced, okay? Your inner peace has to be there. And so the only way you can get to that is if you start to, do the things that you need to do to focus, to heal, to clear out the debris, to take your power back, which we talked about in the last video, to clear out all the dark, dense energies that are in your, your energy body, okay? And so when you're connecting with your shadow self, that's what your shadow self is doing. It's actually showing you the things that you need to do to heal, to clear your energy body, okay? So shadow work means you're doing the work that you need to do to heal your energy body by going through the triggers that you've had that have caused you to be upset, and understanding why you've been triggered by these things so that you can heal from them, okay? Triggers are not a bad thing. Karmic partners and people who come into your life that teach you lessons are not a bad thing. You guys have to get to a point where you're willing to accept that and to be able to love unconditionally regardless of what you're going through. And then you will feel the difference. You will see that things will start to balance out more for you, and you won't be as affected by the things that come up and creep up into your life, okay? All right, let's go to the My Breath Connects Me to Life. All right. I'm going to read this and then I'm going to close it out. My breath connects me to life. In yogic teachings, breath is known as prana, which is another word for life force. The ancient yogis saw no distinction between breath and life force. And today, the universe is encouraging you to tune into the power of your breath. Okay, we just did our breath work, didn't we? And I didn't even know I was... Spirit, see, I'm always getting surprised by what happens. I didn't know we were going to pull this card, but we did our breath work. So continue to do that when you're feeling overwhelmed, okay? We breathe without thinking, and yet when things get tense or overwhelming, there is a good chance we deprive ourselves of what we need most, and that is air. Air holds the life force of the universe, and when we become aware of our connection to it, we create a pathway to guidance, support, and even abundance. Today, you are being guided to take more breathing space in your life. When too many things are piled into your schedule, your breath can become shallow, your energy can be spread thin, and eventually you can feel drained. Yes. So take note of your breath. If you're holding it or restricting it while doing tasks in your daily life, know that that's not fully in alignment with your being. You weren't born to live with a half full cup. Okay? Let me say that again. For all of us on this celebrity twin flame journey, I want y'all to listen up close again. You weren't born to live with a half full cup. You are here to breathe with ease and live a life that is full of purpose, connection, and enjoyment. And I'm so thankful for the connections that I've made recently. I'm just overwhelmed with joy and excitement for what's going to happen in my future with my own connection. And I want you guys to know that you're always, welcome to email me, reach out to me, but I just want you to know that your connections are coming too. You might feel alone right now, but you are going to meet with people on your path that are going to be specifically there to help you on your connection and help you on your journey, okay? They're going to be business partners. They're going to be people who will help you and just keep you calm. And they're going to be people who are just coming into your life to help you with, maybe some health issues that you might have. They may be just angels that come your way out of nowhere, okay? But at the same time, you're going to have those soul family connections too. Your soul family is coming. For probably 3 years, I didn't speak to anyone about my journey. Well, yeah, 3 years. I didn't speak to anyone about my journey. I felt so isolated and alone. I didn't do anything but look at tarot readings online and learn more about the twin flame journey on my own as far as researching it, but I never told a soul about me being on this journey. And then I was prompted by spirit to start my channel, okay? That was in last year. And so that has opened up so many doors for me as far as being able to connect with soul family. You guys, if I hadn't done the channel, I wouldn't know anyone on my journey that was meant to be for me. Okay, so this is another reason why your mission is important. Do it when you're ready, but once spirit starts to call you to do things or nudge you to do things for your mission, that might mean starting a YouTube channel. That might mean going into your community and doing community work, volunteer work. You're going to start connecting with people on your journey that you're meant to connect with, okay? But you have to put yourself out there in order for that to happen. But don't put yourself out there before you're ready, before you're even comfortable doing it. Because I know that if I had tried to do this channel like 2 years ago, I wouldn't have been ready. So the time will come when you're ready to do it, and you will be prompted to do it, and it'll be up to you to start, okay? So just know that your time is coming. Your time for you to meet your soul family is coming. You will have people in your life that are physical, actual people. And I knew that. I was always thinking, okay, well, I got my spirit guides and my angels, and I love y'all, but I really would love to have somebody in the flesh that I could talk to as well on this journey. They're coming, you guys. Just believe me. And even, like I said, connecting with people on this channel, when you guys make your comments, that's encouraging for someone else who's going through the same thing. They at least know that there's someone else that's going through what they're going through, and they can read your comment and see how things have shifted for you. that's a blessing. So please continue to leave your comments, continue to be supportive of the channel by liking and subscribing and sharing these videos with others, okay? Thank you guys so much. And the vibe of the day is, I take the time I need to breathe, okay? Thank you guys. I love you so much. I know you guys are having, your moments, and I feel you. Whenever I start to feel overwhelmed, I just stop and regroup, take deep breaths, like I'm telling you guys what the card said as well. That was your confirmation to don't forget to breathe, okay, on this journey, because it really is helpful for you. And to do your meditation and your guided meditations too will be helpful as far as connecting with your twin on the 5D if you haven't quite learned how to do that. So, if there's any area of this journey that you feel you need help with, let me know. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.